it just leads into one another. If you're happy at work, you know, it spills over when you go home. If you don't enjoy your job, if you don't have fun, it affects every aspect of your life. When you wake up, you know, when you go home. So it's just kind of all incorporated in different ideas of how we can come together and have more fun. Anybody that works close with me knows I'm better at laughing than I am at taking things serious. So, you know, I just think it's important for us to all, with reception and in the back, we kind of are segregated from each other, it feels, and we don't get to, you know, communicate a whole lot. So I think it's important to do other things to bring us together. Why we want to have fun at work. We spend 60% of our waking hours at work. We're productive when we start enjoying our jobs. It helps boost morale. It causes internal motivation, reduces stress, increases team building and creativity. It fulfills the basic human need to be social. Fun usually improves communication, right? We communicate better when you're more comfortable, at ease. It breaks up boredom that comes from doing repetitive things all day long. It can dissolve conflict and tension, whether it's between coworkers, between clients. It can foster a positive company culture, and it creates an opportunity for networking. So, and let me point out, this is my baby, and that's my little star, and the Steelers gear to represent that too. So some ideas we had, kind of goes with Jose. Oh, there he is. So it's just kind of like, you know, a fashion show for the animals. Maybe something we could do where people donate and it's all for charity. You can take over from there with your ideas.
Oh, absolutely. Before I continue, I just want to say that I am working in the best environment ever. Can't compare it. Ever since I was this small, I've been attached to animals, dogs, pictures. You can see it all growing up. So I'm the one that throws myself on the floor with them and become one of them. No matter what we are discussing here today, they're all tied together, all the way from the front, all the way to the back. We have one thing in common, and that's those dogs, those cats, those animals. So we are working together, one main purpose. And the doctors are not, you know, don't have to be Patch Adams for a nose or anything, but you know, close. If you've seen that movie, but I know they do. And even though they're not management, we actually see you guys as management because you know you are right there in between good health, bad health, life and death. We have to put it that way. It's just realistic. So when we go into play, you know, an idea that I brought and I seen it work is pretty much with all the cardboard that we have back there that we throw away, we can probably keep some of those and build a booth where we can call it the holiday booth. This will change from season to season. An example will be St. Valentine's Day. We can make it a kissing booth. We dress our pets and we have some Cupid, take pictures, send them to the clients.
So as long as the clients are not expecting a kiss from me,
Get excited.
We can also have maybe anything from like donations $2 to $5, maybe even that and food. I know a lot of people that love internal animals do that, and in return we can take those donations, everything that we create, also by having fun, and donate it to any entity that we are affiliated to, whether it's a shelter, whether it's anybody else. So we're not keeping this. We just helping them, and we're giving back to the community. Kissing booth, same thing with St. Patrick's Day. You know, Leprechaun Day. You also can do the same thing with Halloween, Christmas. Even May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Star Wars. You know, you can dress up. You know, all those things, and it's a great idea. And the point is pretty much you interact, have fun with it with their clients, their pets, and we also give back to the community. So it is fun, and it's a feeling that it gives you that you cannot put a dollar sign on it, because there's no amount in this world that will make you nothing better than that. Put it that way. So that will be one of the great ideas, and I know those ideas pretty much will pretty much trigger all you guys, and you know, you can piggyback on it, and you'll come with other things and ideas that we can do to collect and continue doing a revolving door and helping the pets. So.
So another idea we had was different dress up theme days, you know, like wear your favorite team sports, crazy socks. Not that we could wear them on the outside of our pants if we want to, but just different things to, you know, make light of the day, make you smile, you know. I don't know if any of you guys have any other ideas as far as that's.
For the rooms, like to, you know, make it fun for the clients and the pet. I thought of maybe like putting like some bubbles in there or something, especially for puppies and kittens. I know Hurley likes bubbles, so just like little things like that. I mean, I worked at a place where they put like a cat toy and a dog toy in there, you know, and we just wash them after the room. You know, little things in there so they're not just staring at the wall the whole time. You know, they can maybe play with their pet, or you know, while you're in there, break the ice with some bubbles or you know, something like that. Because I think that's the biggest thing is, you know, when they're sitting in there and in the lobby. That's when they're like, looking at the clock. You know, that's our chance to engage and have the play part. So just, you know, if you guys have any ideas of what to do in the room or in the
I think they need the underwater pets calendars. I don't know if anybody's seen those ones that I've been out every time. Like even putting like fun pictures like that in the rooms. Like all we have in there is like your dog is fat. This is why.
Pictures of actual other patients.
Yeah,
or
like just like more relaxed, funny pictures. Even if it's our own. So then when you're in the room, you're like, yeah, that's my dog right there. And then they're like, oh, you know, it just starts conversation, makes them feel like it's not so like.
Doctor office.
Yeah. So just like to make the client
more relaxed.
Yeah. I guess that's kind of playful with the client too.
And don't be afraid to play with the pets. So like when I walk in a room, I usually, unfortunately, don't really look at the client. I just get right on the floor with any animal, and they usually think I'm kind of crazy. But I think clients kind of like that, so I don't even look at the client. I just play with the dog for a minute, and then eventually I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot you were there. Getting to know Fluffy here. So like just being really personal with them, because no dog likes when you come in, scoop them up, and run out the door. And sometimes I know we're busy, but I know I'll never be mad if you are. I'm like, where's my chart? And you're like, sorry, I was just hanging out in there. I'm like, oh okay, oh, I'm fine. So
these pictures also, you can incorporate it right into our website also, because I mean, I don't know if everybody, but I'm pretty sure we all, when we go into the internet and to find something, where's the doctor or something, we actually do research, and we research more than 2, 3, 4 sometimes. But if out of the 4 and 5, you know that this one is going to be different than the others, because now you have everybody who works here interacting with pets as we're having fun, so they can see it without even getting here.
yeah, no,
So by the time they get here, they already go, oh, this is the fun place, right? So that's what you want to do. You want to be a leader in this industry, whether it's 14, 20, 25 in every corner, but you want to separate yourself from that and have them try to follow you. And when they try to catch up, you already come up with something else different, and you just keep reinventing yourself. It's not something that's easy, but with all these awesome brains that we have here, I'm pretty sure that together we can actually come with way so many ideas.
And that kind of reminds me of, you know how high school used to have like Spirit Week?
Oh, yeah.
Like to do that, and like if we get team like pictures at the end and hang it up in the lobby or something, or up on the website, just to do something that other people like they wouldn't. It's not as serious. I mean, we have a like kind of professional like team pictures outside, you know, but
We would all be here.
crazy.
Kind of like Jose said about like the little like, you know, fashion show kind of thing. Like how we decorate for the seasons for Valentine's Day. We put up like little heart stickers and things like that. I mean, we can always like swap pictures out. That's really easy to do. Just throw up a couple like Valentine's themed pictures with, you know, I'm pretty sure everybody here has a dog or a cat or something that you can just throw something on for fun. Like just make it more fun in the lobby, other than just the same pictures, the same things every time you come in.
we had done that before, where we did photo shoots, or everybody brought in a picture of their own pet, and we framed them up in the lobby.
Yeah,
People
I think
really
it's fun
liked
to
that.
swap it out too, like to
I think
just
I
keep
have
things
enough to
changing,
fill
keep them
every room.
interesting.
With my own. Okay, so another way is employee get-togethers. I mean, you see, I chose the painting with the test here on the front.
Before we do.
I just think it's important for us to get together outside of here where the stress from work isn't there and we get to know each other on a different level. And then that'll spill over here, you know, create relationships, laughs, have fun, memories, you know, create memories. I think will bring us all closer. So if you guys have any ideas? That's it? I think that's about it.
I know, like, some people, I mean, including myself sometimes, say, you know, well, I'm there all week, you know, and we want to do things on weekends, so it's like, I've been with you guys all week, I don't, you know, want to, but at the same time, you see these people more than your family, you better like them. So, I mean, if you go out and, like, bond with them, it's, I mean, if you're not with work people and you're hanging out with your friends, you're hanging out with your friends. Well, these are your friends too, so why not hang out with them on your weekend? You know, I mean, I know, like,
Like a family,
I feel like that
spend more
sometimes
time with
too,
you
but
guys than I do
if you're with
like,
people
my kids.
this much,
School, like, you have your friends in school, you hang out with your friends outside of school as well. like,
Yeah.
after school.
And like,
it's the same.
I know that it's hard because a lot of people don't want to do it, but if you do have a small group of people that go out and do something fun, then, you know, you have those people who didn't come, who they hear about it, and they're like, man, that sounds really fun, I probably should have gone to that. And then they'll want to go to the next one, and then so on and so forth. I feel like, you know, more people will be interested in going.
And again,
the
like,
limit
if
to
you
just
move, like,
coworkers. You can
Yeah.
bring your
Bring
I think it
family.
is. I think family is a big thing. I know it's not always easy to do things with family because we're already a giant group with just us. But I think that that's a lot of the issue for a lot of people is that they don't want to do things without their family. And I mean, I get it.
I'm about to put a volleyball net on the back because we have so much space. And in your lunchtime, if you want to like relax and do some sport and come back in brand new, then we can do a 2-on-2 tournament. And,
I don't know,
have bracket rights
the
and
competitiveness might not work. We may be breaking up friendships. We put volleyball net up there.
put a soccer net
So
and
it'll
we
be
can
like-
try to score on each
I'm gonna be
other.
rolling people's ankles in here. Like, oh, you can't go to the championship. Whoopsie.
We're gonna need a shower and then an ice bath right afterwards.
And then I'll bring brownies in, and it'll all be over with.
So I think that's it.
I had another thing that, if we want to institute it, is like if we wanted to do, we're talking about activities and like I can do yoga or workouts in the morning. I don't mind getting here early. I do that anyways. But we don't have a shower, so it may have to be after work if you want to stay late. And I know you're exhausted, but I don't mind staying if people want to do like yoga for 20-30 minutes or a workout. Like I can make us run some laps in the backyard. But I'd be willing to do that. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, if like a fun activity, like do some circuits. If people really want to do that, I'd be willing to stay, like a few days a week after work. But that's just if people want to do it. I'm not gonna hang out by myself out there. So.